Hey guys, this is Dennis, the founder of Think Hero.
And I'm David Griffin, your resident comic book and video game guru.
And this is our review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Episode 10.
The Bridge.
So this is the mid-season finale.
Finally.
And I have to say, I'm disappointed. I mean, for a show that's already disappointing, this mid-season finale was really a disappointment because I was like, okay, they're saving all this stuff and maybe like they're gonna turn a corner with this mid-season finale and leave us with this big cliffhanger that we're all gonna like be like, oh man, they really set it up like all these episodes. No.
None of that. No, that's not happening with this show. One thing with the episode, I do like the addition of the guy from the pilot, right? He was in the premiere.
Oh, the guy from Angel that used to play
Angel,
Gunn.
right? Yeah, I like him.
Mike Peterson.
Mike Peterson. They kind of, got him in quick and kind of dust all that stuff that happened, before out of the way. But I think it could be a good addition to the team. It didn't make a good midseason finale, but it did at least. Hopefully, the team will be a little stronger with him there.
I mean, I'm kind of mixed on him. Like, I think potentially in the future that he could be a good addition to the team, but for this episode, I didn't care.
No.
I didn't really care about his character. He was kind of just like, now he's like this reformed kind of kiss-ass dude. And
yeah, it seemed like it happened too quick. It's like, wait, didn't you almost just kill a bunch? Wait, yeah, just. And I didn't like. I love how in these Marvel shows they just like throw in big names, expecting to like do something. Like the guy's like, oh, did I beat Captain America's record? I'm like, you just can't. Throwing Captain America's name out there doesn't make the episode good or the show interesting. Yeah, I'm still not. I don't know. It's just the characters. I don't know. I do like the banter between Ming-Na Wen and what's his name. See, I can't even remember.
So Grant, and May.
I did like the scene when they were training, and he's like, "You don't work well with team." He's like, "Well, I think I have been working well with somebody." Like, I like that she just kind of stared him down, like, "I will kill you if you mention that." I do love her.
Well, and then she got upset because he had like saved her during battle.
Right.
So yes, there is a good dynamic there because it's kind of.
Grant's getting better.
But it's also kind of an odd couple thing.
Right,
like you don't really see them together, but then you kind of can see how it could work.
Yeah.
They have an odd relationship, but at least it's interesting.
Right. I like the scene where Grant went up to the girl of the college and gave her like his card and said like, you won $50,000 and he's like, well, maybe you can help me out, and she's like, well, I sure hope so. I mean, there's some funny moments, but I'm not sure if it makes the whole episode good.
No, I mean every episode always has some funny moments or funny banter or funny situations, but as a whole, I'm just not invested into these characters enough to care, and the storylines aren't that interesting so far. And I thought this episode would be the one. I'd be like, oh yeah, they're gonna tie in all these previous episodes.
Yeah, because we watched the episode in the beginning. It has that whole montage of like not everything that's happened this season, but a lot of the stuff with. So you got to organize your toy soldiers. That one woman with the girl with the flower dress and all that, and nothing really came out of it.
She came back. With that guy Edison.
Yeah, broke him out of prison. Yeah.
They keep talking about this clairvoyant. I mean, I don't know if they're going to reveal this clairvoyant to be a major character in the Marvel universe or something.
He's like psychics don't exist or something like that. Yeah.
But as of right now, I just don't. I don't know. I don't feel anything for it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It starts, and I know we say this, we repeat this over and over again. Every great show that you and I have ever reviewed or ever talked about always starts with characters. Battlestar Galactica is good because it's not have to do with the ships or the Cylons. It's the West Wing in space, basically. It's a great political drama. It has some theology in it. We care about the characters. We care about the subject matter. But you can't just put something in the Marvel universe and it's like, oh, it's Marvel, therefore it will be good. Marvel's done a great job with their films. Awesome job. But this show is just, it's suffering.
Yeah, and then even like with a character like Agent Coulson that we care about, him being taken at the end.
Yeah.
And they kind of like, I don't know if it was in the end of the episode or in the teaser commercial where they showed like flashes of like his Tahiti, vacation after his death and like how that. But it's not that interesting. Like I think they thought it was gonna be like dun dun dun, like
Coulson's back.
Like we're gonna be totally like drawn into this mystery of Coulson, and we're not really.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they can turn it around in the second half. Maybe I have a feeling we might, because I don't know how far they've shot ahead. I don't know where they are in their shooting process. I think we might not see a change until the end of season 1, and who knows if the ratings keep falling or where they're at right now. We may not see a season 2. I don't know.
It's possible. I mean, the ratings definitely aren't that great, and
But ABC might not let their baby go because it is Marvel. If like their Marvel show fails,
they'll probably give it another season. That's
Right.
my guess. Like,
Right.
can we turn this ship around? And
Right.
you know, I've seen other. I know this isn't Joss Whedon's show, but he definitely has his fingerprints on it. He has his family involved,
Yeah.
who actually are really good writers. You
Yeah,
know, I
they're-
just watched Gods of the Arena again. You know,
she
on
was great on
Blu-ray.
Spartacus. Yeah, sure.
You know, Marissa and
Jed.
Jed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
both wrote on that.
And
And
Brad Fletcher, who was also a Spartacus writer.
So these are some very good writers,
Right.
And
Yeah.
they know. I don't know if it's the limitations because Gods of the Arena. If any of you guys have seen it, the whole Spartacus thing, you know, there's blood, sex, violence,
Yeah.
you know, bad words.
Yeah.
There's, you know, there's all these things you can do
Right.
that you're not limited by. The only thing they're really limited by in that show is kind of budget.
Right, and I know some people will say like ABC's more family oriented, but like Scandal can get kind of rough.
Yeah.
There's some rough stuff in Scandal, and I get that it's Marvel, but they don't have to
But
go.
they're trying to appeal to that PG-13
No,
crowd.
which you can do. See, what I love
Not even PG-13, lower than PG-13.
right,
I
because
feel.
Joss Whedon shows always, and I know this isn't Joss Whedon show, but they always have that balance of comedy and drama. A lot of them, like Firefly, is the perfect example of how you can go dark, but it can also be funny.
Yeah.
And I hope that they can find a way to do that somehow.
And also, his shows have notoriously been slow. You know,
It's true, yeah.
I remember not caring about Dollhouse until the end of season 1, and like you know, I've said this before. All the other ones took a while, except for Firefly.
Right,
And
yeah.
this may be another case of that. However, this property is a different story. Like those
Yeah.
other things were brand new things that
No one expected anything about
yeah,
the
they were
Vampire
kind
Slayer,
of not big budgeted. Not the eyes weren't on it.
Right.
This is a different story. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
you
Marvel.
can't you can't play that let's get a whole season under us
Right.
before we start moving
Right.
type of thing.
Yeah.
And
So,
if it's the execs that are saying no, we want this episodic thing, it's like, well, then they're the ones causing the problems.
right, so I mean, it's going to see. I mean, maybe the second half they can turn around, maybe they can. I mean, we'll see. We'll see when we come back in January.
Yeah, I mean, this is like one of those mid-season finales that has this cliffhanger that no one cares about.
Yeah, I
No
don't care,
one-
yeah.
No one's dying to be like. I mean, even a show that you and me have criticized, The Walking Dead, at least they went out with a
Right.
mid-season finale that like got me interested. Like, oh man, I want to see what
Right,
happens.
The Walking
next.
Dead mid-season finale was good. I've been really harping on that show, but yeah, that mid-season finale left me wanting more.
So I thought Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. could have done
Right.
maybe not as big a turnaround, but something.
Yeah, they haven't done it.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys are still enjoying the show, and you're probably like, "Oh my God, Dennis and David, those bastards!" But I just got to, tell you the truth or how
Yeah,
I
I'll
feel.
be
You know, it
honest,
doesn't
yeah.
mean that you can't like the show, but
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
to me, it's just a disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Maybe second half. Maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm still gonna write out. People keep asking me, "Are you gonna write it out?"
Right.
I'm like, yes, I will write out
Right.
the entire season.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be doing reviews for the entire
right.
season.
I mean, you got some good shows coming out second half of the year, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Our
All
2014.
right, guys. So you can let us know what you thought. You can post your comments below on the website, thinkhero.com, on our YouTube channel, Think Hero Pro. Make sure to subscribe to that.
Also, come chat with us on Twitter. Talk to Dennis, Michael, or myself. Chat with us about why you love or you hate this show. We'll see it kicked off the air. We'll see. Come find us on at Think Hero. I'm at Griffin DE.
And we also have a Facebook page that's Think Hero Fans, and make sure you like that page. And you also tweet and share our videos on social
Yeah,
networks.
spread the word.
All right, thanks.